Alright, is that a good spot? Okay, here we go. Hey guys, it's me again, and welcome back to another I made a comment that got way more attention than I was expecting video 2 years ago. Before I start on this video though, I just wanted to thank everyone who's watching this for being so incredibly patient with me. I know sometimes I will just have like a mental health episode where I need to take like months off of posting any videos, and everyone has just been so understanding. Every time I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, I can't post anything. Don't let YouTube tank my channel, please, because I'm not being nice with the algorithm. Everyone's just like, yeah, totally, take all the time you need. And I mean, I know that should be expected of people, but it's so nice that people think to say that. So thank you guys so much. But anyways, let's get into the madness. So basically, I remember watching this video a long time ago by this guy called The Theorizer, and I remember watching him because I absolutely despise game theory. In fact, I want to make a video about game theory and MatPat one of these days because I hate it so much, and I want to point out why I hate it. But, see, the problem is that The Theorizer is, I think, falling into a lot of the same traps, where he's just going off the rails and just constantly, like, pushing the boundaries to the point where it's absurd, but like not like clarifying exactly, because like when you take something too seriously, people start to take it as if it's canon, and I feel like that's not what a lot of these theories are meant for. They're meant for entertainment. They're crazy enough that they're fun to watch, but you're like, at the same time, you're like, oh wow, like can you imagine if that were real? Like, can you imagine if that were true? But like a lot of these theory channels just go too far with it, and I really hate to see that trend, especially since game theory has been so just incredibly annoying about that. So anyway, this is a video about SpongeBob, obviously, and it's called Why SpongeBob Has Been Driven to Madness, SpongeBob SquarePants Theory. Obviously, in real-world logic, the reason why SpongeBob is crazy is because he was written poorly in later seasons of SpongeBob. And that's one of the reasons I had to drop the show, because it was so terrible. It's like, it's nothing like how it used to be. Like, even newer episodes that are better are still not the same. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's still not very good, I don't think. That's just my opinion, though. Like, you know, you can like whatever you want. But my problem with this video isn't that it's taking SpongeBob too seriously necessarily, but that it's taking SpongeBob too seriously and then treating it as if then it's in fact like canon, which is not the case. So I left this comment that says, "This is literally a show about a kitchen sponge who lives in a pineapple at the bottom of the ocean, a crab who sells burgers to fish, a six-legged octopus who plays clarinet, and campfires underwater. I'm pretty sure applying logic to it doesn't work like that." Now, admittedly, I should have elaborated. I don't have a problem with these kind of crazy theories. I just have a problem when they take it too far, you know what I mean? Like, to the point where people are taking it too seriously. So, I don't know, like, you can theorize about whatever you want, but when at some point it gets to a point where you're just like, okay, man, like, can you, like, calm down a little bit? It's like, it's a kid's show. It's not that deep, you know what I mean? And somehow this comment got almost 1,000 likes and 52 replies. And I remember I got a notification the other day. I don't know how notifications on YouTube work. They definitely don't a lot of the time. I'm sorry if you left a comment and I never saw it because I didn't know how to find it. But this person says Squidward's a squid. It's literally in his name, which shouldn't bother me, admittedly, but it kind of does. Because you see, Squidward is an octopus. Steven Hillenburg said so himself. In fact, there are actual squids in the show, and Squidward does not look like a squid. He looks like an octopus, and that's by design. I don't know why they decided to call him Squidward if he's not a squid, and why a bunch of other cephalopods are referred to as squids when they're not, but that could also be the same reason why SpongeBob uses a spatula despite the fact that it's actually called a turner. A spatula is that thing that you use to frost cakes with. Yeah, I'm serious, by the way. This is an actual thing. If SpongeBob was a serious cooking show, they would know that, but obviously it's SpongeBob, so Like, they're not gonna get everything 100% accurate all the time. Anyway, let's look at some of these replies, shall we? Because I think it's so funny. That's why it's a theory and not serious. Oh my gosh, I made this comment before I changed my username again. That's really funny. Man, this is a long time ago, apparently. But, like, obviously, I know it's a theory. I know it's not supposed to be serious, but my problem with it is that it was taken too seriously, you know? So that's why I said here, well, yeah, I didn't say it was bad, just that it's kind of silly, which is true, it is. I didn't think you thought it was bad. And I also agree it's quite silly, but that's why it's not serious. Okay, yeah, I agree with Dead Mean here. Not a six-legged octopus, but a squid. Oh yeah, this person. Apparently I liked this comment. I don't remember doing that. But it says, actually, you'd be surprised. The creator, Steven Hillenburg, confirmed that Squidward is indeed an octopus, despite having only 6 tentacles. He was supposed to be animated with 8, but I guess they decided that wasn't easy to animate, so they changed it. Which, I mean, yeah, obviously. The more legs you add to a creature, the harder they are to animate. This is the internet, where you can have fun with theories. Yeah, and that's part of my problem with it, is that people take it too seriously. That is the exact problem. Ironically, the show is made by a marine biologist. Oh yeah, that's true. That's the fun of it though. At the surface, sure, it's a bit seemingly stupid to dive this deep into the psychology of a kid's cartoon, but damn, is it interesting. Yes, I agree. That's why I don't have a problem with it. It's just that it's being taken too seriously, and people are taking it too seriously. So as long as people aren't taking it too seriously, then it's totally fine. Is Patrick Star from Spongebob a psychopath? Oh yeah, this is when I say, just so we're clear by the way, I agree with all the replies in this comment. I'm just pointing out why I think all these hyper-realistic SpongeBob theories are probably incorrect. Of course, it's still fun, otherwise why would I have clicked on the video in the first place? Because I'm one of those people where if I'm not interested in watching a video, I'm not going to click on it. Because that's how entertainment works. If I don't want to look at something, I just don't look at it. And I feel like that's something that some people still need to learn. Like, if you don't want to see something, then please, like, avoid it if you need to. Also, grilling hamburgers underwater. Whoosh! I have no idea who this person is saying whoosh to, but I mean, yeah, same. Also, this theorist person is so like, I've diagnosed him with, what the f***, dude? This is what people do for likes and views. I kind of understand that, actually, because trying to apply random mental illnesses onto fictional characters can be dangerous. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I've done it before myself, but you have to know what you're doing if you're gonna do that. Like when I headcanon a character with depression, for example, I have depression myself, so I know what it looks like. So when I see the symptoms of it in a character, and I say, oh, this character probably has depression, that's not a terrible thing, because that's like me projecting my own depression onto a character. And obviously, you don't have to have the same mental illness as like whatever you're headcanoning someone might have, but you do need to know what it is. You need to at least do basic research, and some people just don't do that. And I feel like the theorist here is going a little too far off the deep end when it comes to things like that. I'm not saying he's doing, like, everything terribly, but I don't know, he's on, like, thin ice is what I'm trying to say. And the fact that a crab has a kid who is a whale. Okay, we're getting to a point where I feel like some comments have been deleted, because I think some of these are replies to things that I don't remember. Oh, I see, okay. So I think what's going on is Victoria Brusello says, also this person is like, I've diagnosed him with, what the f***, dude, this is what people do for likes and views. Then this person, Thought Patrol, this person says, what's wrong with that? That's nothing compared to what's happening outside of this. If you think this is bad, you're clearly living under a rock. And I mean, like I said, it depends on how you do it. Like, you need to be careful when you diagnose certain characters with mental illnesses because you want to make sure you're getting it right, specifically because of all of the stigma out there about mental illnesses. And then Victoria replies, I seriously don't know what you're talking about. Outside of this, what are you comparing these to? And living under a rock, the frick? Living under a rock to notice what? What are you talking about? Read your dumbass comment about, is this what people do for likes? That is beyond, oh no. Oh no, it's that word I can't say because I don't want to get demonetized. Especially with what happened before 2018. I'm comparing them to the Logan Paul suicide body and the Tide Pod challenge. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Basically, one of them says, you can't just diagnose characters with mental illnesses, and the other person is like, I don't know what you're talking about, like living under a rock. So basically they're on the extreme sides of what I say. Like, you can give fictional characters mental illnesses, you just need to do it right. And these people are, like, missing the point. This is why YouTube comments are so funny, because sometimes they're really good comments, but then a lot of the times they turn into weird arguments that are hard to follow, and like sometimes replies and whole channels get taken down, so it's just one person arguing with themselves, so you can't even see the whole argument. It's so weird, dude. Squids have triangle-shaped heads. Squidward is an octopus. Yeah. It's a squid. His name is literally Squidward. Oh my gosh. Okay, well... Just because someone has something in their name doesn't mean they are literally that thing. Squidward is an octopus. I didn't believe it at first either, but a quick Google search confirms it. Does it? Is it really only a quick Google search? Here, let me... Despite his name, Squidward Q Tentacles, the grouchy neighbor of Spongebob SquarePants and Nickelodeon's long-running cartoon, isn't a squid, he's an octopus. Allegedly, creator Steven Hillenberg named him Squidward because octo word sounded too weird. Okay, that I can believe. Alright, confirmed. We're good to go. See, it's not that hard to do research. Then just this last highlighted comment that I used to get back here. Squidward's a squid. It's literally in his name. Yeah, okay, thanks. By the way, I did also open this in... Hang on, let me just do something real quick. I did open this in an incognito window to see if, like, my comment was still seen as a top comment. And... Whoops, no. Because obviously comments you leave on videos will end up at the top if you're signed in. So I only had to scroll down a little bit, and yeah, here it is. So confirmed, you can find this comment too if you go to this video. So I guess my point in making this video was, first of all, to be entertained by YouTube comments, because YouTube comments are so funny, even when they're stupid, even when they're ridiculous, even when they're like hateful and like harassing people, clearly. Sometimes they can still be really funny. And so, I don't know, it's fun to poke fun at some of these people and whatever. But ultimately, I just wanted to, first of all, ease back into making videos since I've been away for so long and, you know, whatever. ADHD brain. Words fail me sometimes. But I guess I just wanted to say that when you make theories, then, like, you don't have to take it so seriously. Like, I mean this especially with, like, MatPat's terrible videos, because he just... Some of these theorizers just take things way too seriously, and that defeats the purpose of it. Like, it's media. It's like shows and games. It's meant to be entertaining. So when you take it this far, then it can come off as really weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure plenty of you understand what I mean, and maybe even some of you will be able to put it into words for me. Who knows? Some of you are pretty smart. A lot of you are pretty smart, actually. Plenty of you are smarter than me, probably. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I hope you guys are doing okay in, like, quarantine, like, wherever you are, if it's still going rampant in your country. And yeah, just thank you again for being so patient. Like, I love making these videos. I want to keep making them. I want to, like, put things out into the world and entertain people, and sometimes it's really hard to do that for me. And so, just thank you guys for everything that you do. This channel would not be where it is if it wasn't for you guys. So, yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!